Hi Ethan, my name is Erica and I wanted to make you a quick video just to welcome you and also give you just a little bit of information to get you started and too so you can have some faces to go with our names. So I'm Max's mom and some other names and people that you'll probably see in and out of the house. There's my husband Greg. I'll try and get him on camera later if I can. And I have two older sons. Xavier is 16. He'll be at school, but sometimes when you're here, if he's homesick, you might see him in and out of the kitchen. And then my other son, Jackson, is 13. And same thing, obviously he's in school, but on days that he's home, you might see him in and out. And then of course, you're gonna meet Max. So we won't be home when you first come, your first several days. I'd love to pop in when I can, just so I can meet you face to face, but I'm not 100% sure when that will be. My upcoming week at work is gonna be a little bit crazy. But some things to get you started, I do want you to have our contact information. So right back here on the corkboard, there is a list. There's my cell phone, there's Greg's contact information. I put Brianna's up there, but I'm sure you already have that. I think I even have my email up there. You can call me or Greg, text us, email us, however you want to reach us is fine. And you never have to worry about bothering us at work. We're very accessible anytime throughout the day. If you need anything, just let us know. I also have Greg's work schedule up there just so you can see for a couple of reasons. If you're down here and you hear a lot of noise upstairs, if it's, one of Greg's scheduled breaks, obviously it's Greg up there. No intruders, you don't have to worry about that. And then also, if you physically need something and it's not an emergency and maybe it can wait, you can see about when Greg would be able to pop home and help. I also am always available to pop home and help you out in any way I can on my lunch or my prep, but the only thing about that is for me, and that's why I didn't put my schedule up there, it's different every day and it's different every week. So on Monday, whatever it is this week, next week on Monday, it's going to be different. And that's because we run on a 6-day cycle. And again, I'm not a classroom teacher, I'm a speech therapist. So I base my breaks off of when my students can come to see me and when they can't. So my schedule is kind of all over the place. But just know, if there is something you need and you don't want to wait until around 11 when Greg is free, please just send me a text, and it's very possible that I have an earlier break and I'll be able to pop home. So there's that. I know that Brianna is going to be here, obviously, probably a little bit more your first few days, but I wasn't sure, and she did tell me, but I didn't write it down, and we have so much going on with schedules here, I forgot. I wasn't sure if she was going to be here just for the first few hours every day with you, or if she was going to be here the whole time. And so just in case she's not here for the second half of the morning, I did want to give you just a quick heads up about lunch and kind of where some of the lunch things are. So if you do lunch with Max, and it's possible that he might wait until Miss Elena gets here, and that's totally fine too, but just in case you find yourself needing to give him something so he's not angsty, because the us P-Corps being hangry is a real thing. I'm going to show you where one of the closets is. Okay, so down here in that closet right there is a huge freezer. And in that freezer, we keep Max's frozen burritos. So that is one lunch option that he chooses a lot. Sorry about this. Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna get this to stand now. Oops. Oh, sorry. Okay, so frozen burritos, that's something he chooses a lot. So there's that. And then, upstairs, there is obviously a refrigerator and a freezer, and that's probably where his chicken tenders are. He chooses those quite a bit. Those are going to be in the freezer. And then there's a mini fridge in our kitchen upstairs, and that's where I'll keep anything that is not frozen, just so you know it is specifically for Max. So if there's a colorful covered plate, that's usually a plate full of sides, like carrots and hummus and cut up fruit and whatever else I've put on there that Max can eat with his lunch. If there's not a plate pre-made in there, it just means I didn't get a chance, and so the burritos and the chicken tenders are good enough. A lot of times Max will eat rice and beans. He eats that quite a bit, so I'll make that and put that into containers along with his salsa and his dairy-free ranch. I'll put that in there. That way you don't have to worry about searching through our fridge. And then for the first several weeks, I'll write out all of his options just so you know what he can have. And then in terms of snacks, pretty much everything in the snack cupboard, Max can show you where that is. He can eat all of that. The only thing he's been asking for lately that he's not allowed to have would be Doritos. So Max does have some food intolerances. There's nothing severe, so there's no anaphylaxis. You don't have to worry about any of that. He does have, it's gonna sound so crazy, but he has like very different reactions. He might get some motor tics. Oh, this is gonna tip. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with this. Hopefully that stays. He gets motor tics. Sometimes his vocal stems will like really skyrocket, and sometimes he gets canker sores. So, and sometimes, to be honest, like a food could seem completely fine for him to have. Sorry, I feel like this is gonna tip again. A food could seem completely fine for him to have, and then those things will start happening, and I don't know, like we'll narrow it down and determine what it is, and it doesn't seem like there's anything bad in it, but he'll have a reaction. So we just weed it out and we keep our eyes open for those things. But don't stress, you know, if you see any of that. Sometimes his vocal tics can look a little scary, like his eyes will roll back for a motor tic, and sometimes they don't look scary. His eyebrows just do kind of funny twitches. So just keep track and let us know if you see that. But that's pretty much it for his food. Like I said, I'll write everything out for you so you don't have to wonder or worry about that until you get the hang of it. Two other things to know. I almost forgot what one was, but Max is very clever, and he might not. He's been pretty good lately, but he used to all the time try and get people to let him into the garage and into my bedroom closet, because he knows that's where we store extra toys. So just know that those two rooms are completely off limits for Max, because I do have toys in there, and I'm saving them obviously for Christmas or his birthday, and I don't want him rummaging through those things. So don't let him trick you. No to those two places. And then the only other thing for you to know is I won't be here when you arrive in the morning. His babysitter will. And the babysitter who is starting with us is brand new, just like you. Her first day is Monday, and she is very sweet from when I met her, but she's very, very quiet. So, and she is very new to us as well. So it's her job to obviously keep an eye on Max until you come, and then also to let our dog Tucker out. And when she's done letting him out, she's supposed to put him into my bedroom and close the door. So you don't want to let Max into my bedroom either, because then he'll let Tucker out, and that's kind of a pain. If she forgets to do that and Tucker is bothering you guys, please just feel free, go plop him on my bed and close the door, and he'll be fine. If he's not bothering you, he can stay out. I don't want you to have to worry about him or anything involved with him, because he's still a puppy and he can be pretty naughty sometimes. So. And as far as I can think, that's pretty much all you would really need to know to get you started. But don't forget, call us or text us if you need anything, and we're so happy to have you as part of our team, and we're looking forward to meeting you. So maybe later I'll try and get a video of the other faces you might see, but if not, I'm sure they'll be in and out. Okay.